Hello all my Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing your mid-monthly reading for November 2018. This is a generalized reading, so if you're interested in personal reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. So for this video, I have two divination tools. The first one is the Tarot of the Nymphs. Then I'll use my runes. So I haven't pulled out any cards, and I don't turn them over until I pull out all the cards for the spread. So you can skip this part. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I'm getting the word constraining. So this could pertain to a relationship, or maybe something hasn't built up enough for you to move forward in this specific area of your life. So it feels constraining. But I think it's a matter of perspective, because it could have to do with timing. So again, this is a generalized reading. You can put these messages towards specific areas in your life. In the immediate future, I am getting that there is a bit of indecisiveness, and with it looks like a dog, but then it has a shadow. It looks like two. It could be two. So I feel like there are more people or things that are involved with this that factor in. Overall energy is the Nine of Cups. So I feel like this is for what you desire. So this is what it represents. And for what is above you and what is below you, we have the Page of Swords for what is above you. This is also your crowning card, your thoughts. And then your rooted card is the Eight of Pentacles. I like pulling these up because the rooted card can tell a lot about your crowning card, because it's resurfacing things, or maybe it's in a way bringing things to light that you didn't know, or that you know but it seems like it's coming up because it wants to be addressed. And so for the Page of Swords, I do feel like this is a new energy, new brought up conversation that you may want to have with somebody. It could be a new person. This has to do a lot with honesty. Somebody may not be the most honest, not saying that it's good to be honest, and it doesn't feel nice to be lied to. I don't think it's like to an extreme situation, but I feel like the little white lies will go a long way towards the future. So, I'm sorry. So, the Eight of Pentacles is, again, your rooted card, and this is, it looks like it's nitpicking. I see her looking at the flower, and that could be part of what's happening. This could also be looking down and not wanting to bring it up, because if you bring it up, that means things are more real than I feel like you guys already know. But I do see, like, in the situation that you guys know something about what's happening in the background. And this could go for something great that's happening in your life too. I know it doesn't sound like the best reading, but I don't feel like any reading is necessarily a bad reading. So in your past, you have the Ace of Wands, and then this card wants to be pulled up with this one. This is the present card, which is the Page of Wands. So both wand energy or fire energy. And there's more new energy with the pages. So it's the pages, Knights, Queens, and Kings. That's the order for the court cards in tarot. So with this one, I am seeing that this person is holding something. It could be holding a grudge, or maybe they have a specific thing that they have. It could be a talent. It could be anything that they obtained that's in the present from the past. And it does seem like it could be a big thing that they have gotten. Maybe it's experience too, that something happened drastically in your life and it kind of turned things over and things are finally coming to light. So that's another thing. But there's also the constriction. I feel like it's coming from the past with the Ace of Wands. Now the aces are nice. They have unlimited potential with this. So I feel like with the past, it could have been worked out, but it hasn't been worked out. So therefore, there's more things and it's kind of up in a climax. So with this one, I see that there's a lot of things that are rooted in here. And I do feel like there's a lot of rooted energy. So things coming in the past or things happen there, but they've been growing. This could also be amped up energy too, because wands can represent energy. But the important thing is how you use it. So what's interesting about the Page of Wands is how are you going to use this energy? How are you going to use this information that you know? And with the Page of Swords being very vocal, and there's some type of communication, even though it doesn't necessarily have to be in your face communication, because Pisces, you guys are really intuitive anyway, and you do have these abilities that can really hone into certain things. So if you feel like something's up, you feel like something's going to happen, I would trust your feelings on that. I do feel like with the immediate future, again with the Moon card, that you have control over this. I'm going to pull 3 more cards, and I feel like that has to do with the 9 of Cups too, with what you desire and what has been said. And this could also be what has been done too, because the swords can change up with the wands, so the elements, because the relationship, I suppose, between fire and air. So that's where I'm getting that from, because swords are more about communication, but they could be about conquering things too. So I'm going to pull up 3 cards for these 3 cards. I am getting that something doesn't want to be revealed, either at all or just yet. We have another page for this reading. So we have 3 pages. So this could be a rush of new energy coming in, a lot of newness in your life. This could be a major shift. So again, we have the Page of Swords for your crowning card. For your present card, we have the Page of Wands. And then now we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is wanting to receive something, but it's not getting what it desires. This was in the past. So this could also be linked to the Ace of Wands too, because this is your past card. Your present card, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's not surprising after this whole reading, how this reading has been going, because it looks like you're seeing something over the horizon. You can't quite see it yet, but once you get a glimpse of it, you're going to know what it is. And there's a lot of watery energy here too. So I feel like that's going to help you, considering your element association, general element association. And for the immediate future, this is a beautiful card. We have the Star card. So the Star card, I feel like with this one, there's this type of energy and knowingness in this card that this is further along the Star card, I feel like. Because the Star card is more calmer, optimistic, maybe not sure exactly what's going to happen or what's coming to you, but whatever it is, it's like you're present for it and you'll be content with the results because it is what it's going to be. So with this one, as I said, with your intuition in play here, you already feel like you know what it is. So for your karmic card, we have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is your clairvoyance card in here. It can come in another form, like clairaudience. I think I was right the first time. But with this one, listening to things, but at the same time not letting it get to you. And how are you going to release these emotions or these people or these circumstances? This might be more of like the Wheel of Fortune experience where things are going to come and go, but it's going to be a major impact in your life. I'm seeing that you may not see major changes at first, but in the long run, it's going to shift maybe your being. It's going to shift what you do in your life and maybe the crowd you hang out with too. Don't let this eat you up. So for your environment card, you have the Four of Cups. This could be that you're kind of in a daze. You're not necessarily confused, but you seem a little distracted by your own desires. Again, with the Nine of Cups, that's the desire card. And wanting more or expecting more. I'm going to pull up 3 more cards for that one. And this was reversed when I put it down, and I usually don't do that. So I feel like with the Star card reversed, it may not be exactly what you're looking for, but it'll be the answer that you need. And in the long run, I definitely feel like this will help you. I'm also linking this up to the Four of Swords, which is your hopes or fears position. This is you resting, restoring your energies, maybe working on things on your own. With the Three of Swords, it's generally known as the heartbreak card. So for you to get past that, you can heal from your experiences in whatever way you deem suitable for this time. So for the 3 cards, you have the Death card. And I really do feel like it connects with the Nine of Swords. So something really may be eating you up inside emotionally. And it doesn't seem like it's healthy for you. The present card, the Ten of Cups. With the way that this reading is going, I do feel like it's more of a reversal. And it's not a bad thing. There may be things that you would like to work on or bring to light. There is that constricting energy that I'm getting. So in the immediate future for this one, you have the Emperor card, taking back control. Not necessarily you needing to overly dominate somebody, but for you to stand your ground. So before I get to the last card, I'm going to pull 3 cards up for what is this constricting energy that I feel for you guys. And I feel like it has to do with the Star card. It could have something to do with you, maybe facing certain challenges, getting past. I am getting guilt, or I am getting guilt. I'm also getting fear. So those 2. So we have the Fool card. This was you taking a chance in the past, and that could pertain to the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. And then the present, you have the Eight of Cups. You're ready to put your best foot forward because you want to be in a better place. And then the future with the High Priestess. Then there are a couple of major arcana cards also leading me to get the idea of a soul purpose, of you going in the direction that you need to go. So this is definitely going to help with that. And this will be more of studying or understanding, again, learning. And this comes when it's needed, this card. This is more of, it's accessible, but it's inaccessible. So for you to really tap into it, and that could be where the resurfacing is coming from. But the constriction, it could be that you would want to stay in this position to maybe try to work it out a certain way. There could be ways that you could work it out, but it may take time, especially for you to get your desires. So in the further future, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This looks like a more grounding card, specifically for you. The other people may come further down the line and maybe pets, but I honestly feel like it'll start up with you and then gradually your life will be different. So I'm going to use my runes. So at the rooted energy, you have Lagaz, and this came up as a Merc stave. So this is like a reversal meaning, and this is not necessarily bad, but I am getting for your crowning, you have Sigil, and Sigil is going to be your success in this. It's going to be leading to your happiness and success. And when I saw this one come up like that, it makes me think that you know that you may not be the best in the best place right now, but there's also you wanting to stay too, to see if you can salvage things. Because in the future you have need. So this is a constraining one. And in the past, you have had some exchange with another person or thing, whatever you're relating it to. And now it might be at a standstill with Issa. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. Again, if you're interested in a reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in another video.